Greetings, humanity, and welcome once more to the darkness. Whatever this void in which we all find ourselves. You ever find yourself in just a deep, terrible void of nothingness, emptiness? Me too. Especially right now. I am trying to once again take a break from reality. I'm trying so hard to take a break from reality that apparently I left my drink on the counter over there. How dare I? How dare I do that? What is wrong with me? Why should I do something like that? Why? Only a few seconds in, and I am already swallowed by the darkness. Okay. I'm trying out a game tonight that I bought a little while back called Pools. I know very little about this game except that there are swimming pools in it. That's it. That is everything I know about this game. I've seen a little bit of it played. And in that part of it, I saw swimming pools. I know, these are great details. My understanding is this is a game of sort of a liminal horror game. You're in a sort of a space of endless swimming pool type things wandering through, but it's very sort of subtle, slow burn, slow building. Existential horror. So why not try that out, I say. Why not try that out? I don't usually play games quite like this. I'm not into horror games in general. I'm not into gore specifically. So that I'm not into that kind of horror, but psychological horror I can kind of get on board with. I like certain, I like certain kinds of horror. And as far as it comes to games, I don't have a specific brand of horror that I find particularly interesting. I think the last game I played on here that qualifies as a horror game is The Seventh Guest. So it kind of makes sense that I would do this. Although I am kind of fascinated sometimes. I'll watch people play backrooms type games, basically. So this is kind of that. I have no idea how this game works or what goes on. I presume I click on this and we go to the place number 1. I'm going to check the controls really quickly to see what this is. This is a picture of a mouse and a 2.5, which I presume has to do with sensitivity, perhaps? Gameplay, it says. Camera smoothing, invert y-axis. I am not a fighter pilot. Run input, hold, crouch input, hold. Hold what? I don't know. Which key? Who knows? Walking speed, running speed, and swimming speed are all at 50. And they have these little things by them. So presumably I can increase or decrease these things. I imagine running speed should be slightly faster than walking speed, but I don't know what it means to manipulate these controls in this context. So I kind of want, but it's like it wants you to do it. It wants you to do it. I'm not sure. Let's do that for no reason aside from just the ability to. I'm gonna set this to 50. which is its default. I'm just going to set both of these back to the default. I don't know what any of this means yet, and so I feel like I should, unless this is the last chance to change this, which hopefully it's not. But if it is, then, you know, I might start over. I don't know. Audio, 100% oxygen, I guess. Is there a sound of a human breathing? I don't know. If anyone is troubled by the sound of a human breathing, then you may not want to watch this. I don't know. Footstep panning. Sounds, 80, 100. Footstep type beta, default. Default or barefoot? We're going to go with default, which I assume involves shoes. Visuals, graphics preset is custom. Borderless window. There are a bunch of things here that I'm not familiar with specifically. But like I could try to go back. There was a time when I knew what anti-aliasing was. I don't currently recall. VHS film grain. Just turn that all the way up. Head bobbing, camera shaking, way down. English, yes, we want that. Move acceleration, crosshair dot. Input. Here we go. Key input device keyboard. W or up arrow. S is down. A is left and D is right. So we're back to the World of Warcraft standards. Okay. Left shift is sprint. Crouch is control or C, which is good. I keep hearing press C to crouch. I wonder if I could use the, I might be able to use the controller with this thing. I have a controller. A friend of mine gave it to me. I might be able to use the controller with this. I don't know. Let me just try it with the keyboard to start out with, and then we'll see. I might switch to the controller if I feel like I want to give it a shot. I don't have VR. These are the credits. This is turning it off. Are we ready? Are we ready to try this out? Let's give it a shot. Let us see what happens when I press this button. There's a lot of thumping around. I feel like someone's doing something with a camera. Apparently we were lying on the floor asleep. There are bright lights. Oh, we fell. So I guess we were exploring. How foolish of us. I'm going to get lost so fast. Unless I draw a map of some kind. I think the whole point of this is to walk around in this space. And just sort of take it in. This is very immersive. We can sit in this chair. You want me to stand up again? Ever find yourself alone? There's water down there. Lights over here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to do at once. We'll see. I don't generally suffer motion sickness from this kind of thing, I don't think. I guess we'll find out. Oh, look at that. Yes, okay. So skidding. Skidding is the thing. You need to be aware of that. I don't think there are any puzzles or anything like that here, to my knowledge. It's mostly just an environmental thing. There's no jumping. I think perhaps some folks might find this strangely calming. I don't know. Should we go into the water? I don't know. We wonder what's this way. Oh, it's this own little room. And this, I think, starts us down, you know, going to another level. Is this a map? Not sure. We analyzed this map. Is this a map? Should we take a screenshot of this? Will it help? Does this have any bearing on anything? We're not sure. I will go ahead and take a screenshot of this. And then head back up here because there are one or two things I wanted to look at before I continue down to a deeper level. We are paused. Now, this is not one of those games where the game stops when you click on another window, but the sound does. So it might stop, but hard to say, hard to know. Hard to know what is happening at any given time. Okay, I now have that saved. I have no idea if this is in fact an accurate map of anything. I'd have to be able to figure out what's what. There are like 2 rooms. But if, say, we are down at the bottom and does that make sense? Not really. Nothing makes sense at all. All right. You can go a little faster. We can adjust that if we want to. Couple things I just wanted to check out. There doesn't appear to be a way to save this game. But we can hear our feet splashing. Maybe means that things are going to get slippery. The sounds of our footsteps are a little different now because we've been in the water with our shoes. No getting back up there. Out of curiosity, I would like to know what is this way. That's very dark. That looks that looks a little hazardous. But there's a pathway. Do I enjoy the dark? No, I don't. So of course this is the first place we're going to go swimming. We're just going to trudge through very quickly. You just decided to go this way. No running, maybe? No running. You know, which way we go could determine quite a bit here. I kind of wish there was a saving of the game. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it means. This is a very large environment. Now, I have heard that there are no things that leap out at you in this game. I do not know if they were lying. But it would trouble me if there were. Let's see what's over here. Another vent. I have no idea what these little vents are. You ever find yourself wandering in a place? And you don't know where you're going? You ever find that happening? I do sometimes. We're gonna have to go in there, aren't we? Maybe. Let's look around here first. Can I keep an entire map of this place in my head? Probably not. I just where we... Huh. Are we tracking water? I think we're tracking water through here. Funny. But I can see where they were saying that those places become slippery. Enter the light! Ah! We can't enter the light. Much though we try, we cannot enter the light. We are damned. You're damned to wander this tiled place for eternity. Or something similar. Or a similar non-specific time period. That's gonna head down. I just want to see. I just want to see. Oh, hey. That looks very deep. Have you ever wondered why they have an abyss in your public pool? I have. So there's this blue line over here. I'm very curious. Oh, it's a diving board! That's great. You can just go out over this and plunge to your death. That's fabulous. That's a great idea. This is a, oh, I think that might be a symbol for water slides. I don't want to deal with water slides just yet. Let me look around a little longer. This strange Fellini-esque nightmare. I don't know that I would call it Fellini-esque per se. But it's reminding me a little bit of parts of Satyricon. Stairs! Okay. Ever have a dream like this? I might have one tonight. Hello. I begin to suspect this is a place meant to contain swimming pools. Not sure quite what it is, but I'm getting that vibe. No humans, right, understood. No running, I assume that's meant to be. Someone was running. They've committed the ultimate crime. We've had a terrible, terrible earthquake. Does anyone remember that meme? Anyone? Anyone? Terrible weather, terrible hurricane. You're going to sit down and stare at this chair for a while and think about what we've done. There's a lot that one has to contemplate when in a situation. Where is my self? I have no self! we have no body. Is that on purpose? Okay, yes, they didn't code a body, but still. A lot going on, maybe. Let me just go swimming in one of these. Why not? I think that's what it's for. I haven't been to a swimming pool in quite some time. Just breathing, taking a breather. So I guess maybe we'll head. I've been sort of heading toward the light, as this gaze upon this tragedy. I've been heading towards the light as best I can, because I'm more inclined to head towards the light. I'm not into being in dark spaces, which, you know, is something I should have thought about. I wonder if there's an achievement where you've been in every pool. Probably. Oh, there's that one of those holes again. Really doesn't lead anywhere. Ooh, didn't even think about that. Yay! Ha ha ha. Hanging out under the water. Oh dear. Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating. That's a very large duck. Very large rubber duck. That is, in fact, what that is. I kind of wanted to bat it or play with it, but I don't think we are at a point. I get a feeling we'll slip if we if we run over any places where we've okay, yes, we've been here. This is oh yeah, the room with the diving board, right? Yep. Right out over the abyss. Good, great, great. Okay. So the place isn't necessarily changing. That's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna try to go up the stairs. It's very dark. This very dark passageway. Leading to these very well lit stairs. Hey! That was a sound. There's a railing all around this. Were they lying? That's a clock. You son of a bitch! It is 1 after. And what I'm wondering is, hearing noises at all? I am. I've been thinking a lot about time and fate and humanity. I've been wondering, does time proceed? Does time proceed? Or are we frozen in a single spot for eternity, looping over and over and over again? Can we get to the next minute, or is it always 12:01? Because in a moment, perhaps it'll be 12:02. But will it? Or is that just something we like to tell ourselves? Do we really have a moment of truth, or are we stuck here forever with the Minotaur? Well, it looks like it's 12:02. Let's get up. That's dark. Here's the thing. Ah, yes. The tubes. And I wanted to see what's around here. You ever have one of those days? You ever have several of those days all at once. So, like, this is the bottom of a tube. Yep. It comes out here. Oh, hey, a diving board. There's no escape. There's no escape from this place. There's only the abyss. I'm considering jumping into the abyss. We keep coming back to this room. And what I find hilarious is that this labels... This labels the bottom of the slide. Is this a room of existential dread? I can't even remember if this is the way we came or if... I think it is. This is how we got in here originally. Ah! The light. It's not natural, it's just bright. Have we been... No, we've been in here. We've been in all of these places. We only have a few choices left to us now. Only a few. One would involve trying to find the, see, those stairs. They're not far from here, are they? They're just over there. Maybe? Maybe? Yes. They lead down. That's the problem. I don't think we can make it over that railing, though. I don't think we can. We have very few choices, and they all involve darkness, and I do not like that. There's a weird thing over here, though. As far as the space and the light goes. Where is this light coming from? Is it a reflection? This is the way to the stairs. Except the stairs don't go up. They go down. And there's no way down there. We can't get over there. Who can? Who could? This is where we heard the Minotaur first. I'm calling it the Minotaur. I don't know that it is the Minotaur. It just likes... Hang on. Is it still... Yes, yes, yes. It's keeping time. Huh. Yes. We never really looked to the end of this hallway, did we? We did not. There may be nothing. Can we see better if we go down here? No, we cannot. There may not be any twists or turns here. I can't see crap. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. And back here. I don't think there's... I don't think there are any other ways to go now. I think we have to go back. Great idea getting this game, Jim. And once again, we are in the room with the abyss. We have a choice. We can either jump into the abyss, or we can head back whence we came. And try other pathways. Through the darkness, probably. Ever find yourself wandering in an endless series of corridors? Or is that just me? I don't know how much longer I can do this. I'm going to be perfectly honest. This is one of those drive yourself crazy games. At least for me it is. Ah! Okay, let's contemplate this piece of art. What have we here? I have no idea what this is. Hands. Hands operating something? I'm very unclear as to what this is. But it looks like a left glove and a right glove, or a left hand and a right hand to me, in the middle of this image. I have no idea what this is, though. Because it's like there's a... Well, it's a video game? No. Oh, hey! Hi! Hi, Prax! Oh! Thank you for the sub, much appreciated. I'm trying out this weird liminal horror game because apparently I felt like beating up my psyche tonight. I thought, oh, this is interesting. I have a strange fascination with things like this, or at least watching people play them. This is pools. And we're trapped in a tiled labyrinth of some kind. Trying to figure out what this picture is. I'm not sure. Yes. Better you beat up your psyche than your psyche beat you up. Yes, that's it. Beat them to the punch. That's what I say. Show it who's boss. It's I feel like this is... I mean, this looks kind of like some sort of video game to me as far as I can tell, but then everything looks to me like a video game, so I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe we'll see something. But we don't actually have hands or like a body, it seems. So, as we determined the last time we sat in a chair, because, you know, if you look down, like, there's no us there. There's no there. Are we people? We do not know. I can't even remember how we got here. Was it through here? It might have been. Perhaps it was. This looks familiar. We're in such trouble. Yeah. Oh, there's another slide. I don't know if the objective is to go higher or to go lower. And it troubles me because the lower you go, the fewer there seem to be available lights. I worry about that. Here's another thing. Actually, we may have seen that one before. Yes. This is a vent, which we can do nothing to. I am pretty sure. Yeah. This is going to be, I think I took a screenshot of this earlier. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't think it's quite a map because I can't quite correlate it to, anything. And it doesn't appear to have a horrible round void in the middle of it anywhere, as far as I can tell, so it's considerably larger than the others, so, hard to say. But, we were here, so we failed to go this way, I think? Or did we? If we were here, I think we just didn't... Yes, this was a direction we decided not to go before. And now we're here. We turned around and we moved in a different direction. It's dark. I have no idea if there's anything in this direction. Probably not. There's a wall. Ah, here we are. Ah, someone has been here. Probably us. I think I came through here, maybe? Did I? Was I me at the time? I don't know. Am I retracing my steps? Have I been here before? I don't know. I think so. I think it's possible. Was that me? Yes, I've been in this room before. See, I don't know which way. There was a thing, you see, at the beginning. We could go one way or the other. Just out of curiosity. Okay. This is actually fairly shallow. Oh, I heard something earlier, by the way. I heard something that might have been, like, I don't know, a minotaur or something, you know. They have them here, I think, maybe. I don't know. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. I'm trying to head back and see if I, Yes, we went through here. Yes, we definitely have been here. But I want to try the other way. Because we didn't go the other way. And now I would like to try the other way. Whatever it was. Perhaps we can dry our feet for a moment. I don't know if it really has any effect. If we have feet, it might just be the illusion of feet. Yes, this is where we fell, I think. This is where we first entered. We were lying on the floor, and then this was above us, so we went that way. I explored this way a little bit, I think. Unless this is in fact the way I went, and we just have doubled back all over ourselves. I'm not sure. Careful not to slip. I've been trying not to run in places where, no, I've been swimming in this. I've been trying not to run, especially in spots where I think I've walked after having been in the water. I don't know if slipping is a thing in this game. No. I think we've actually at this point been to most of the places here. Yes. There is no escape. There are one or two more little turns that we haven't taken. I went toward the light before. Okay, yes, I remember. Yes, 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 we just came through here. Okay. I see. I understand now. I understand everything now. Everything. I also am wondering if perhaps I'm just seeing places that are similar to other places. And that there are a lot of these places that I have not in fact been. But I'm just seeing places that are similar to other places. Or if I really am just going to the same places over and over again. Could that be what's happening? I'm not sure. We were just here. We're running into a lot of these situations where we were just here. There's a spot that we have not looked at yet. And I'm trying very hard to get there. But I have not really been mapping as such. Oh, we're not supposed to run. I'm going to try to figure this out. I am going to try to figure this out. I'm just not sure which iteration of which place we're meant to be going. There's a passageway I know we didn't take. It might be around here. Maybe. Yes, there it is. It's this one. Ah. I have faith you figuring it out. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That is very good of you. Thank you. Yes. This is it, I think. We haven't been here. This will be great. Because, you know, I can't see anything. You hear that? That's the Minotaur. Maybe. We can't go any further backwards. Or it could just be the sound of existential despair. With a pencil and paper, you figured it out. Wait, not afraid of the dark. Heard the ominous bellowing. I got an achievement. I actually have not been writing anything down. I took a screenshot of a thing. But we found a magical pencil and paper the other day in the Enchanter game. It's the key to destroying the world, I think. Yeah, so this is a problem. because if that's it, I don't know that that's it, but see, that didn't lead anywhere, and okay, you bastard! There was a ladder there. Somebody pulled up the damn ladder. Curse you! I feel there are people here who wish us ill. You hear sounds. I hear sounds. Yeah, this does not look familiar. I think that we are finding places we have not been before. Yes. Here's her sudden but inevitable betrayal. Yes. So, this is a new area. I think. Did it change after the ominous bellowing, or did I just happen to walk down a space I had not been before? I wonder if we can fit through here. Yes. Very narrow. This is good because since this is an area we have not seen before, there's a chance we don't have to jump into the void. You may see the void later. Depending. Is this another clock? No. It's a vent. We found a clock earlier. Oh, look. Yeah. There's something behind there. I'm hearing noises. This does not please me. Nothing there. Okay. Have we been here before? Yes, this is where the duck is. Oh, curses. If this is where the duck is, then we have most definitely been here before. So that means we've been over here before as well, because this. Yeah, there was. Yeah, this is that room. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. There was possibly a passage that we had not gone down early on. Not early on, but back in this direction. I didn't look around sufficiently before we went down this way. So let me see. This is slightly troubling architecture. Let me see. Let me see. If there are other ways to go from there. And if there are, that'll be great. If there are not, then we are doomed. In many ways. I just want to see behind this pillar. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything is fine. Everything's fine. I didn't really look around, you see, when we got in here. I didn't look to see if there was anything hidden or other ways to go. There was possibly another way to go. Like, there were two directions. We had a choice of two directions, and we went this way. I've forgotten how we got in here. Was that where they pulled up the ladder? I'm not sure. Ah! We've been here. Or a room exactly like this. No way out. Well, one way out. I'm beginning to see that there is perhaps only going to be one way out. It would be great if I could remember where I was. Oh no, no. That's the void. Would you like to see the void? It's right down here. There's a diving board, you see, right over here. They can let you dive into the void. I'm trying not to dive into the void, but it may be the only way. The void may be the only way forward. I'm just going to double check one or two other little things. But I fear we may have to jump into the void. I think I've been through here. Here I am less certain of. But also I think perhaps I have. Yes. I think these are my footsteps. These are these wet footsteps. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Well, I think this is it. I think this is it. And I know I'm pretty sure I know I've been through here. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Have I been down here? Probably. Maybe this was where they pulled the ladder up. Welp. Yep. This is, I think this is it. I think this is it. I've been everywhere at this point, I think, that I can go. You know, there's no way to save the game here, right? Just wanted to reiterate that. I think it's time to jump into the void, everyone. Shall we embrace the abyss? Shall we? Is it time? Is it time to embrace the abyss? Ah! Oh, let's see what Jim is doing. He always amuses me. Oh, it looks like he's throwing himself into the void. We ready? I'm gonna jump into the abyss now. So everyone's ready. There's nowhere else. I think I've mapped everything else out in my head, at least. I think I've been to every connection that I can recall. I can't think of any other passageways that I have not investigated at this point. And everything is starting to look the same. So, I think it's time. Honestly, it's time to take a leap. Is it a leap of faith or a leap of despair? Not sure which. But you know. You know. Time, our distant enemy, comes for us all. Ah! Oh, we're not allowed to jump into the abyss. Well, I don't know what else to do then. Dang it. There must be a passage I missed. I guess I missed something. As I tried to jump into the abyss, but then someone hit rewind on the on the camcorder. Can't jump into the abyss, I guess. There's a perfectly good abyss going to waste. I am very disappointed. How could you waste a perfectly good abyss like that? I ask you. They just don't build endless voids the way they used to. Yeah, this is where I was sitting when I first heard the creature. Has the clock stopped? Now that's interesting. The clock was ticking before. Also, it was it was a little after midnight on this clock when we last passed by. And now it's stopped at 11:08. That can't be right. I haven't been down here that long. Someone's messing with things. I'd like to be able to get over here. But there's a railing. And apparently we're following the rules. We can't jump the railing now. Or can we? Ah! Nope. Also, it's hard to say where that goes. Or any of that goes. There were no other exits out of here, were there? I don't think so. No? Yes? Wait. I passed right by this. But then, is this the right way? We don't know. No way to know. That's the abyss. That cheap abyss. Oh, you're right. Yes, this one. Yes, this is the one. These are the endless pools. Can't seem to get to where we want to go. But we'll try and figure it out. There's a giant duck. Once again. I don't really know if there's... Actually, you know what? I don't think I've been down in the water here near the duck. I have not. I haven't gone swimming by the giant duck. So perhaps we should do that a bit. I don't know if I imagined this, but I imagined for a moment that I saw a head peeping out. Maybe it was just, you know, the water coming down. Yeah, it was probably just the water coming down. That effect makes it look like there's someone peering around from that corner way down there. That's probably all it is. That's probably all it is. Nothing more. Nothing at all. I don't know if this actually goes anywhere. I just thought for a moment I would swim. Out of sheer bloody-mindedness. No, there's nothing. So much nothing. Okay. Yes, I don't think I've been down this way. I mean, the way this goes. There's the duck. I feel like there's something a little wrong with the placement of the eyes. I'm not completely sure. Duck. Anyway. Here's another creepy corridor. Here we go. I so enjoy the darkness. I really do. I really, really enjoy the darkness. Especially when you're in a corridor like this. And you just don't know if you're going to ever get any closer to the end. Is this the staircase? I mean, it is a staircase. I have not been in this room. Here we have a staircase. You have a railing, right? Yes. Railings seem to be impregnable. Hmm? Here we are. Oh, no, stuff. There's stuff. It looks like another water slide. We're actually finally at the top of a water slide. I worry about getting into any of these because they may be one way. Actually, what do you mean they may be one way? It's a water slide. It's always one way. I'll come back here in a moment. But I want to see what's over this way. And if it just connects up with everything, then there's... Yeah. Oh, okay, well, why do this the boring way? This is what we all paid to see. All right, here we go. Yeah. There's like a lot of darkness in this slide. Whee! That was slightly less fun than I expected it to be. That was like 37% less fun than I expected it to be. I don't know. I feel slightly disappointed. This slide only gets 2 stars. Climb! Climb, damn you! Okay. Here we are. Bottom of the stairs. Okay. Oh, look, more water. At least we're now in areas that we have not been before, so that's something. Now there are these vents. People are scrambling behind or something. I keep hearing stuff. I don't know. Ever find yourself wandering in a room full of eternal tile? I hope people tuned in to watch me slowly unravel, because that's really what's happening here. And it's going to keep aiming toward the light. I swear, if we have to find something in the dark at some point, I quit. I can't do it. I can't. These lights are loud. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm not going back through there. But, isn't it weird how it looks so much shorter from this side? I took that screenshot for a reason. Now, let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up in a way that you too can see. Let's see, that's an image. Yeah, sure, we'll use that one. Let me see here. Okay. Let me do this here. Here we are. So this is the this is that map that that we saw before. And so we see at the bottom, you come out right next to, okay. Okay. Well, there's an entrance at the bottom and an entrance to the side, and I think where we are is more like the entrance to the bottom. So if this is what I think this is, if this goes the way I think it does, then we just kind of go straight through. If we are where I think we are, we just sort of go straight through. There's a bit where we move to the left a little bit and then to the right. And Yeah, if this is that room. I don't know if this is that room. But I think it'll be interesting to find out. So let me see. Do I want to try to continue to display this map as like a picture-in-picture thing? Because I could do that. Let me make it. It's gonna be real small. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this well, but we'll give it a shot. There. That should probably work. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can navigate using this map. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Because this could be, I mean, it could be. This looks like it might be. So like if we come around here, there's going to be kind of a block here, right? And to the right, there's going to be an opening that goes away forward. Yo. Okay. This comes down. I think this could be it. Okay. And we're supposed to hang to the right a bit. We'll get a little further if we go here. Yes, yes. Heading this way. There should be like 2 of those there. Yes, good, good. Okay. Good, good. We're going to hang to the left a bit. And come around. And up this way. Aha! Aha! And it's up here, I think. Is it? Oh no, wait. This is the dead end. That's okay. So I need to just go this way. Okay, yes, there it is. That's it. That's it. This is it. I was right. I think I was right. This, I think, is the way out. Yep. Ha! We got it right. Yay! Excellent, excellent. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me turn that off again. There we go. All right. Ha! We figured a thing out. Good job, self. I kind of wish that I had taken a snapshot of that other picture, but that's okay. I kind of remember those like 2 arm positions. This is delightful. Well, at least these are smaller abysses that they have fenced in, I guess. That's wonderful. That's great. That's fine. You ever find them just starting to curate the abysses? After a while, they just sort of become so touristy. You know, you think you get to just hang out by the abyss. Like everyone. The abyss should be for everyone. But no, they're now gatekeeping, literally. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the land of many small abysses. Probably wondering why we've called you all here today. Alright. Excellent, excellent railings. Okay. Alright. I don't know if these mean anything. Does anything mean anything? Truly, truly. I've noticed things have gotten a little more linear ever since we found our way past the giant rubber duck. I was a little concerned about going in the water near the giant rubber duck. But I think we're okay now. Well, I spoke too soon. What the hell? How is this essential to the operation of a public pool? I ask you. I mean, having an abyss available at a public pool, I can kind of understand. I mean, you know, we've all been there. We need a little bit of existential dread, but we need something to stare into. But this is just wasteful. Are they doing this with my tax dollars? I tell you. We're gonna have to step carefully. This may be it. We'll see. Man, I hope I'm standing roughly in the middle here. What does the middle look like? I mean, look at all this weaving that we're doing. This is very imprecise. I hope this is useful wherever we are here. Oh, it's another diving board. They wouldn't let me jump into the other abyss. I wonder if they'll let me jump into this one. Well, only one way to find out. At least this abyss is well lit. Once more into the breach! Chapter 1 completed. Apparently, I got a little notification that we've finished Chapter 1. Good for us. Here we are, in another room, presumably at the bottom of the abyss. Yay! Well, I think that's enough for one night. I think we're good. I think, yeah. I think we're good. I think that's, yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like we've been going for an hour and a half. I think that's sufficient for right now. Every now and then, you ever have just the temptation, the desire to go wandering through a place full of tiles for all eternity? Is it a strange, hellish afterlife? I don't know. Is it just a case of gross overspending of for a public facility? That a maddened architect has turned into his own personal labyrinth? I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. But this was interesting. This was actually kind of fun. So we finished chapter 1, so I'm gonna presume that it's going to save enough progress that at least you can jump to the beginning of chapter 2. There are 6 chapters, I think, from the number of things we were seeing. I don't know what these controls do, is the only problem. But, I mean, like, they could do anything for all I know. If I hit this, then I don't know if that rewinds us to any particular place. Does it rewind us to the beginning? The beginning of this chapter? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. This is where we were, I'm pretty sure. Alright. And then if I hit this, I think it's just going to shut off. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Wow. This is definitely a game. No, actually, no, I am having fun with it. I think this is not the kind of thing I want to do all the time. I would like to finish it. I just don't want to do it right now. This is not one of those games I think I'm going to go deep into the night with, trying to find the end. As you can see, it has, it's very good at driving a person mad. Luckily for me, I was most of the way there already. But anyway, thank you all for jumping into the abyss with me. I appreciate it. I don't blame anyone who didn't want to hang around to watch me jump into the abyss. But this is a very strange game, so that's what I was looking for, and it delivered. I will come back to this probably on a night when I'm feeling as though I'm not I'm not dealing with surreality enough. If I need things to get a little existential, this is a good game for that. And I definitely have times like that. But I don't know. I might. I'm gonna meter this out just a bit. I don't want to rush to the end of this one. I need to be in the proper frame of mind to be able to appreciate this. And so that's not always achievable every day. But we'll get there. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Right now, it's mostly just random gaming happening on this channel. There is stuff in the works, other stuff, possibly tabletop RPG related stuff in the works. And we'll know more soon. I will let you know as soon as I know everything that's going on. Everything in the world. So, I've been playing this, so I might play this again occasionally. I'm playing a point-and-click adventure called Heroine's Quest, which is a lot of fun, a retro game in the style of the Quest for Glory games. And so I'll be getting back to that at some point. And probably I will return to more Frostpunk DLC. Just have to get myself there. I kind of need a little bit of a break from Frostpunk, which is why I did this tonight. So I might jump to something else Again, because I want to spread these out just a bit. I'm enjoying it, but I need to... It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so much. It's a lot. So, that's basically what's going to be happening for now. Thank you all once again. Please, folks, though, do remember, these are rough, strange, maddening times. So please remember that you are valid. Variety is important. You matter. And so please take care of yourself. And I will see you all of a sudden.